The Bexar Minibus Association says its drivers will continue to transport passengers to the Millennium Heights Medical Complex. This comes after the Cicero Minibus Association announced that it would transport passengers from the Cicero bus stand rather than the previous pickup point at the Derek Walcott Square. Benjamin Popo, president of the Bexar Minibus Association, says since the Wellness Center was relocated to Millennium Heights in 2008, Bexar minibus drivers were the only ones transporting passengers to the complex.
Moving forward, all through the struggle with the bad road, we used to take like over 45 minutes to cross from Fulasho to reach Cul-de-sac. That's to show you how bad that road was. And we did it. All through the years, all through COVID, we carrying 7 passengers. Sometimes we have 5 passengers going to the OKEU hospital, and we have to go up Bexar with the other 2. So today, Cicero feel it's right because they don't carry the majority, that they have to just come on the media and make mention to close us off and to just implement themselves.
Jefferson St. Rose, vice president of the association, says that they were told by the Ministry of Transport to refer passengers going to the Millennium Heights Medical Complex to the Cicero bus stand. However, he says that they are not going to turn away any passengers, especially the ill or nurses.
We had 2 meetings with the ministry, only 2. The 2 decisive meetings that we were at. But in between, there were meetings between Cicero, that we know, Cicero and the ministry. And then finally they just came up with that idea that since the hospital is located in Kobawe, and Kobawe is part of Cicero, therefore they merged the Cicero with the hospital drivers so that the Cicero could take over the hospital. But this have not been the case.
The Bexar bus drivers also say that one of their signs which displayed their route, inclusive of the OKEU hospital, was removed. Now they say orders have been given to remove the second sign. The DBS News World spoke to the president of the Cicero Minibus Association, Joseph Chandler. Chandler says that before the OKEU hospital was built, he and a deceased Cicero bus driver would peg at the site. Now he says they are taking back their route as they have been given permission to do so by the Ministry of Transport following a meeting last August.
When our bus is pegged up there, Bexar would just come, pick up passengers and then go back to Castries. But it's unfair that you have a bus, they give permits to a set of buses to operate in one location and for other buses to come in the area and pick up passengers there. Bexar would not feel pleased if somebody come and just pick up passengers in their area. So you should not do it to somebody else.
Chandler says that if the Bexar bus drivers continue to transport passengers to the Millennium Heights Medical Complex, he will write to the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Transport.
We will always carry hospital people. You understand? We will always. Nobody will not stop us. Because we have been there from how long? COVID time. Sometimes when I leave every 7 passengers, I put down 5. I go in Bexar with 2. You understand? Where Cicero used to be. And that's what I keep on asking them. Who give you all the right to say that Bexar minibus drivers no longer carrying hospital people?
If you see how much money I spend under my van for suspension when that road was really terrible, we had no choice. We had to go there because we are applying that route. We have to carry everybody that's on the Millennium Highway and everybody go to the hospital. So what I say that the ministries have done, they make a survey to see who carrying the people and issue those route bans to the association that carrying those people. If they are the issue route ban, because it's us that taking all the head, it's us that spend all the money on our suspension from the beginning, okay, to carry the people to the hospital.
The DBS News World attempted to obtain comment from the Chief Transport Officer for clarity on the matter, however, was unsuccessful. For the DBS News World, Miriam Montoot reporting.